Atomic number, or proton number, is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom and indicates the element's position in the periodic table. Now the mass number, also can be called the nucleon number, is the number of protons and neutrons found in the nucleus of an atom of an element. Electrons are arranged in energy levels or shells, which are named by their principal quantum number. So the first shell or first energy level is going to be principal quantum number 1. The second energy level or second shell is principal quantum number 2, and the third energy level or third shell is principal quantum number 3. The relative charge on an electron is 1 minus, and a relative mass of 1 divided by 1840. A neutron has a relative charge of 0 and a relative mass of 1, and a proton has a relative charge of 1 plus and a relative mass of 1. Now you may want to pause the video while you work out these numbers. So the first one is iodine, and the number of neutrons, 74. Phosphorus, mass number, 31. Argon, proton number, 18. Sodium, 12 neutrons. So bromine has a proton number of 35, a mass number of 80, so the number of neutrons is 45. Hydrogen, and the number of neutrons is 0. Now you may want to pause the video until you show the electron arrangement of a calcium atom. So we have a nucleus with 20 protons and 20 neutrons. Now in the first shell we have 2 electrons, in the second shell we have 8 electrons, in the third shell we have 8 electrons, and in the fourth shell we have 2 electrons. So the electronic configuration is 2.8.8.2 or 2,8,8,2. Isotopes are atoms of the same element with the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. And isotopes have the same chemical properties because they have the same electronic configuration and therefore the same number of outer shell electrons. The relative isotopic mass is the mass of an isotope of an element relative to 1/12 the mass of a carbon-12 atom on a scale where the isotope carbon-12 has a mass of exactly 12. Relative atomic mass is the weighted average mass of one atom of an element relative to 1/12 the mass of a carbon-12 atom on a scale where the isotope carbon-12 has a mass of exactly 12. Relative molecular mass is the sum of the relative atomic masses of the atoms as shown in the formula, and is used for simple molecular substances. Now relative formula mass, also given the symbol M subscript R, is used for giant structures such as ionic compounds, macromolecular substances, and metals.